On my way to Bethesda right now, where I'm going to meet Danny Prince, retired FDNY. He's also a retired military guy from the Coast Guard, and Danny spearheaded this drive to where we got roughly 25 pounds of steel from the World Trade Center wreckage. Spartan Sword.
Various projects that we did with making crosses or stars of Davids or numbers or names, all the excess that was left over, we just put in a special holder. And when we got 25 pounds, that's we cupped it off, and that's what I brought down today to Walter Reed.
And then we are going to ship it down to Dallas, where there is a fella who's a swordsmith, and he's going to melt it and forge it into a Spartan sword that is going to be our symbolic piece during the Spartan weekend that's going to take place here in the Washington D.C. area in just over 2 months. So here we are at the gate, and I'm fortunate in that I somehow managed to retire with honorable discharge, so getting on and off the base is not really a hassle for me. Hey, how are you doing? All right, take care.
Today to Walter Reed to give to you, and that's what you have.
So what did you what were your thoughts when you got approached with the idea of using the steel for the sword, for the Spartan sword?
Oh, I thought it was outstanding. I mean, from all that destruction of the steel and what happened that day was a disaster, and to turn it around into something that's going to be a benefit to our great soldiers and sailors and airmen. This is just you can't accomplish anything better than that with that steel.
What you've incorporated into it.
Danny sent me a big box of tiny pieces of the World Trade Center. On the blade itself, I've put some symbolism on this side, and I've put strength, courage, and honor in Latin on the star field. And on this side, we've got 9/11/01, 2,566 civilians, 343 fire department, 71 police department, 8 EMTs, flight 11, flight 175. And here in Latin it says, I'm probably going to mispronounce this, Ni oblibus amor, which means lest we forget.
When we get the sword back in our possession, we have a couple of spots that we're looking at that will be prominent where it should be displayed. One of them is our military section of the FDNY, where we have all our military soldiers that have gone to combat, and some that have perished, and it'll be on beckoning call 24/7, so if we need it for a pledge somewhere, we have easy access to it.
You two are related, right?
Just a little.
Just a little bit? You gave birth to this guy? And then he went and joined the military?
Yep.
And you were in the military too?
Yep. Follow
So-
our footsteps.
This is the first time that I know of that the Spartan Pledge is going to be administered to a mother and son. And I think that's a beautiful thing. And on this day specifically, when we're talking about FDNY, you know, the Spartan Pledge, I think, needs to make a little bit of a jump. Because yes, it's made for warfighters, but who cannot say that on that day, FDNY and NYPD and those guys driving those ferries to get people out of the way, you know, across the Hudson, they were warfighters on that day. Because a warfighter is anybody who stands in front or behind a gun to defend America. They were warfighters on that day. So as we talk about the Spartan Pledge, let's also talk about the people that serve this great country. And when we talk about the Spartan Pledge, we're talking about saving the greatest of this country, the greatest of this generation. because we're taking the warrior ethos and we're turning it on its head. We're making sure that that warfighter understands that before things get funky and you get in that funky funk, just like I'm sure firefighters do, just like I'm sure police officers do, before you get in that funky funk, you got an SOP. You know what you're going to do. You know where you're going to go to. You know how to deal with it. Not only that, you understand there's already someone who's made the commitment to you to also be there in that time of need. And like as warfighters, we know from day one when you hit basic training, you got a drill sergeant in your face going, "Where's your battle buddy? Where's your battle buddy?" You never get separated. But for some reason, we get into the civilian world, and everybody scatters. Well, we're saying come back together. We're saying become part of the community, because the community is the way to life. That's just the truth. So let's take this pledge. Anybody else want to take it? Get on up here. It's only 2 sentences. Repeat after me. I will not take my life with my own hand.
I will not take my life with my own hand
until I talk to my battle buddy first.
until I talk to my battle buddy first.
My mission
My mission
is to find a mission
is to find a mission
to help my warfighter family.
to help my warfighter family.
Hoorah!
Thank you.
God bless you, brother.
God bless.
God bless you, Dan.